Member of Parliament Supriya Sule just visited Kondanpur temple on the occasion of Navratri. Tai, how's the Josh?
No, clearly it's a very joyous occasion for us. The only worry is we've had very good rains this year in Maharashtra, but unfortunately there has been excessive rains also in many parts of Maharashtra. So we are asking the government for a complete loan waiver in Maharashtra because all the farmers are under crisis, more so because of this excessive rain.
Have you asked something from the goddess?
Well, I only thank God for everything and just pray that the farmers who are under distress should get respite.
Well, I have a question on the tariff. On the one hand, when we are still trying to negotiate with the US government, and on the other hand, Mr. Trump has clearly said that there will be extra fees on the H-1B visa.
No, it's very alarming because it's very, very worrying because there are lots of Indians who are part of the American economy and serving the world, not just America. So there are huge numbers in the service industry doing extraordinarily good work and contributing to the global economy. So it's very alarming because people are in panic, children are studying, people have bought homes in America, people have made a life in America. So it's very alarming. So I think, like one notice comes in the morning, one comes in the evening. So it's very, very worrying. And I'm hoping that the Indian team is going to America next week. So I'm hoping something good comes out of that dialogue in the larger interest and find a win-win situation for the US as well as India.
Have you heard of Prime Minister Modi last evening?
No, I was out at an event, but I did follow up on his speech later.
Question is, PM is clearly confidently claiming that 2.5 lakh crores will be saved after the changes in tax slabs and GST. What is your stay on that?
No, I think it was something which was much required. This should have been done when GST was launched in the first place. Because if you remember and if you take out all the speeches of Chidambaram ji has made in Parliament, this is something he's been asking for the longest time. As a matter of fact, more reduction needs to be done. What is the soul of GST is one tax, one nation. So it's one tax for the entire nation at just one rate. That's what GST is all about. So I think a lot more needs to be done, but we are constantly giving inputs. But der aaye durust aaye. So even if it's taken 5 years for this government to come, we of course welcome it. But clearly they should have done this when they launched the GST plan.
But do you believe that much amount will be saved because you work in Delhi?
Time will tell because it's too early to predict because I think we need to crunch all the numbers. So I think let's wait and see how the story unfolds because at one level the exports are under pressure with all these global geopolitics that is happening all over the world. Plus there is this tariff anxiety that we have, plus India's economy and these new reforms which were much required in the GST. So there's a lot happening. So I think we need to wait for the dust to settle down. And in another week or fortnight or a month, I think we'll have more clarity.
Exactly, it will take a buffering time. But the question is, recently, like controversy erupted after your statement on the reservation issue. So, what is exactly your stand on the reservation?
No, I'm very, very clear about it that we will all follow the constitution which was done by our forefathers and led by our beloved Baba Sahib Ambedkar. So clearly what Baba Sahib has suggested, this country works not by what anybody thinks but by the constitution. So we are all totally committed to the Constitution of India, and we've always said that, and we've stood by the Constitution of India. So we will clearly go by what Baba Sahib, the direction Baba Sahib has given us, one. Second, my point was limited to my two children. I was talking about my children. It's like Mahila Arakshan. If you go into women's Arakshan. Now somebody like me, I always wonder that this I was born in a liberal family, married into an even more liberal family. Now Supriya Sule as a woman cannot take any benefits of Mahila Arakshan because I would deprive somebody else of it, which would be ethically, principally wrong. So I think it applies to me and my two children is my limited point that in Mahila Arakshan mein Supriya Sule nahi Arakshan le sakti. 21 lakh because we'll all have to see now how the story unfolds. Of course myself, you see my entire interview. My children cannot because my children were empowered. They went to a very good school in Mumbai. They were educated. They didn't have to, I mean, they were funded by the family and the parents for education. With what face can my children ask for reservation? My children should not ask. And the child who deserves may be smarter. I've specifically said that even in my interview. There may be a child more deserving than my child, more smarter and more competent than my child. He or she deserves is much more. So my own children, Revati and Vijay Sule, cannot ask for any benefits from any government anywhere in the world, not just here, anywhere.
A straight question after your statement. Do you believe in caste-based reservation?
Well, it is the need because India, it is financial and social. Please understand, we still live with a lot of issues in many parts of India even today. In Maharashtra, you will be surprised. There's been a case when a girl has gone married and she was killed, her husband was killed. This honor crime still exists in country and the world. So I think still socially we have challenges, and we, with the guidance of Bharat Ratna Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar, we must keep him at the center of whatever decisions we take and take it forward and take everybody along with us. It's important to have an inclusive society. So we must keep taking everybody along, make sure good quality. What was Baba Saheb's dream for? He wanted compulsory education. Right to education came from where? From him. So nobody's right should be taken away. Everybody's rights should be according to the constitution. I respect, I live by the constitution of India. And let's go data. Like when the Maratha, Dhangar, Lingayat, Muslim Arakshan was asked. SC, ST, so Arakshan is there already there. It's true, it's a settled issue. There is no discussion on that. But, and we respect it. They must get it. But Dhangar, Maratha, Lingayat, Muslim Arakshan should be debated. I have asked the MP who has asked for maximum discussion and implementation of these reservations demands from various parts of India is me. And let's go data driven. So I think my entire speech on that platform was limited to my two children and nobody else.
Last question after this, because as I told you, the controversy has already erupted. Vanchit Bahujan Aghadi is claiming you have challenged the reservation given by Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar.
Maybe they have not seen my entire thing. With full humility, with folded hands, I would request them to see my entire video. I have specifically spoken only about my two children. It's about Revati and Vijay Sule. Is specifically I have said. So I'm sure they may have missed it. It's possible, but with full humility and with folded hands, I would request them to see it, because this was for my children I spoke.
Thank you so much. Member of Parliament Supriya Sule was here with us, with camera person Gopal Harne. This is Omkar Wable, India Today, Pune.